Now, is there a countdown or what?
No, we live. It's gonna take a second to show up on yours, so you can see your comments. And hey, everybody, give everybody a few seconds to get the notice. And hope everybody's having a good weekend. See what I'm gonna do.
There we go.
Share the screen with you.
There. Now, there's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, there he is.
So how do you know how many are watching?
Hey, everybody. Right now it shows 2, but that number, sometimes it's right, sometimes it's not right. How's everybody doing? Hey, Gerraldfarms. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Is that heater too loud in the background there?
Okay.
Canadian Drone Hub. Hey, Mr. Roger.
Hey, Canadian Drone Hub, how are ya? Steve from Toronto.
Is that heater too loud in the background, y'all? If it is, I can turn it off. All good. Man, I got to fly. I've got a Spark that I use a lot. And Mr. Steve's got a Mavic Pro.
Pro, yeah.
Man, he let me fly his Mavic Pro some today, and that thing is nice.
We had a blast.
Sounds good. Good deal.
How's the snow in Quebec there, Roger?
If everything goes as planned, we plan on baling hay tomorrow. I'm going to put Mr. Steve on a tractor making his first round bale. What's the temperature here, Steve?
Oh, let's see. We are 10, 12...
54 degrees my angle.
12 Celsius, Roger. There we go.
Hey, Gordon.
Hi, Gordon.
Man, I can't believe that
4 inches of snow. 4 inches supposed to rain soon. Okay.
Hey, Rowdy. I told him I sure hope that he didn't bring the snow to South Carolina. We cut that hay, or started cutting Monday, and we busted a tractor tire, and nobody had one, so we took the cutter off of my father-in-law's and put it back on mine. Hey, Wart. And went right back to cutting Tuesday with mine. So we wasn't able to bale Thursday, and Thursday night we got a little rain, actually about 4/10. But the hay still looks good. We got it raked up yesterday and plan to bale it tomorrow. Everything.
Oh, he's working me to the bone, Rowdy.
If nothing tears up, we should get the hay baled up tomorrow. Happy birthday, Gordon. I tried to, normally on Facebook I see people's birthday and I can just click a button to share it to their timeline or something, but I didn't see that for yours, and I looked and looked. 5 Fahrenheit there today.
Wow.
Mr. Steve said I think they call them for 6 or 8 inches on Monday, tomorrow at his place.
Yeah, I think 6 inches of snow in Toronto they're calling for.
Britt, you planning on buying a baler next year? Before the hay season? Good deal. Hey, Blondie's Adventure. Yeah, y'all hit that thumbs up for us if you would. Mr. Steve did a good job raking. I got a little bit of footage of him raking, so we're gonna try to put a video together one day next week of him. 5:04. He also thought that I put a picture up several months back of a backwards bicycle that we got, And, and Mr. Steve thought that he could ride the backwards bicycle, so we showed it didn't take him but a few minutes to figure out that that was pretty tough to ride.
You turn the handlebars right and the front wheel goes left. You turn the handlebars left and the front wheel goes right.
And he tried, and I told him my son could ride it, and my son come in just a few minutes ago when he can ride it, can he?
Oh yeah.
Mr. Steve, he route. Hold on, y'all.
Oh, Mark's Motorsports.
How Rowdy wants to know, how do you like the beach?
Oh, I love it down here.
Bushfires in Australia. Hey, Ag Wild.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark. Hope all y'all doing all right. Hey, Ralph. You on the road today, Ralph, or you home? It's like running a backhoe with John Deere controls, probably. I know it seems like you could just, when my father-in-law first built it 15 years ago, I was like, it can't be hard to, left is right, right is left. But man, when you get on that thing, it's a totally different ball game.
I thought I could master it. The best I went was about a foot.
Well, that's good, because I've been trying it on and off for years, and I might get a foot and a half.
Yeah.
But somehow my son picked it up. I mean, he tried it for several times, and he jumped on it, and he can go. I mean,
he was riding it good. Yeah, real good.
Where am I setting my drink at? I think the hay's gonna bale pretty good that we got cut. It looks pretty heavy. Hey, 69 Drew. I wonder what they would say if the bale you bale, if I give it to you and put it in your truck, what would they say at the border when you try to go back with a bale of hay?
Go on.
Okay, go ahead. Appreciate you stopping by, Mr. Roger. Have a good one. How long you down, Steve?
I'm hoping to be back by my birthday. That's July. I'm hoping to stay probably another 1 or 2 days, I hope. I drove 1,000 miles to get here.
And he drove it all in pretty much in one drive, one sitting.
I went about, 800-900 miles? Yeah. First day.
And you would have made it here that first day if you hadn't, your Tom hadn't messed you up.
Oh, exactly.
Sent you way out the way. How you doing, Monty?
Border can be a pain, yeah. That's true, Ralph's trucking. Stuff at the border can be a real pain to get across.
See, I didn't even see that comment on my phone.
Yeah, right there, Ralph's trucking.
Yeah. He's got his computer set up right here, and Ralph's comment is not on my phone, but I can see it on his computer. Ain't that weird? I've never been across the border. I went across a county line before, and a 1 or 2 state lines.
Oh, okay.
They didn't search me too good. Hey, Mark Cornell, how you doing, buddy? Did you have any trouble at the border?
No, Mark, actually, I drove up. They said, where are you going? I said, South Carolina. What for? I said, to see a friend. They said, okay. That was it. I was at the border about 30 seconds.
I called him and told him he was coming.
Yeah.
I called him and
Oh, they would have stopped me then.
told him that I had a guest coming. What'd you turn, 21 today, Gordon? Hey, before you leave, we got to go to Gordon's place and pick up that skid steer.
Yeah.
He told me I could go get it.
Where's he?
I think about hour and 45 minutes away. It's worse going back into Canada. Hey, frugal farmer. They didn't ask why you was taking a snowmobile to South Carolina.
No. Hey, Brian, how are you?
That's Brian. Man, I was sending out a picture earlier about letting everybody know about the live, and I started to send a picture of Brian sleeping. I should have done that.
Oh, you should have. I saw that video, Brian. He's got something on you now.
Steve, do you like grits?
I've never tried them.
I can't get him up early enough to try them. Hey, Rick. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. If y'all just coming in and you haven't, shoot us a thumbs up. How's it going? Who's that? Row Services. It ain't cold, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the metal building seems to amplify it.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it's a bit cool.
If we walk out of the building, it's not as cool as in here.
I brought my snowmobile jacket just in case. Oh, that's more for the drive home. Oh, Brian, thank you so much. You're a lifesaver, really. Yeah, I can't thank you enough.
How many rolls? They asking about hay. I'm trying to think. The last time I had an actual count, I think it was like 1,200, but I'm not positive on that. I know the hay we got on the ground now is gonna bale real good. It wouldn't surprise me for it to do 4 bales per acre, and we got 40 acres on the ground.
Wow.
I wish it would have cut like that all year.
Yeah.
If all of it would have cut like that all year, we'd have had a bunch of hay to.
Is this the 4th cutting?
That's the 4th
Wow.
cutting. That's the only one that we're gonna even try to get a 4th cutting on.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna the rest. I've got one more that I could cut, but it frosted last night.
Yeah.
It was our first frost, and if I don't cut it like tomorrow, then it'll be all the way brown and down.
Okay.
See that comment? That's
Yeah.
what I was telling you. See how it's cut off?
Oh. Yeah, okay.
I'm showing him how some comments get cut off on my screen.
Yeah, there's certain comments that are only showing about half the comments on the screen, but they're showing up on mine.
Would that be yeah, Mark, I think that's going to be the last hay we do. But I also had a guy stop in the field yesterday when Mr. Steve was there, and he wants to buy every roll that we got. I mean, if it's extra and I can sell it and get by without it, he wants every one of them. And so far, the price I told him, he hasn't bickered or backed up. So if that's the case, and he can take something that's got a little extra, like the frost on it, I probably know where there's 140 acres.
Wow.
That I can go cut, and I would actually even cut him a little bit more of a break on it just to sell it. Gordon, somebody must have. What did you just cut? Oh, I cut 40 acres of coastal Monday. We started cutting Monday and busted a tire, and we started back cutting Tuesday and finished 40 acres. It actually looks real good. Wish you could sell some of yours. So I reckon, hey IH100, if I didn't see y'all come in, maybe I'll see you next comment. I'm trying to keep up with them.
All your money, buy a new phone.
A new phone?
That's what Ralph's Trucking's saying. I bought a new phone.
Yeah, Mr. Steve had to buy a phone. His phone from Canada, I couldn't get up with him at all.
So I now have a South Carolina phone number. Hey, Monty.
I know he wasn't talking about me because I ain't got no money. Hey, Mike Smith. But yeah, if he wants to buy a lot of hay and he's okay with it not being the greenest, if he's feeding it to cows, you know, when you're out,
Yeah.
when you're out of hay, you can't quite be as choosy.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I know I ain't never been able to be as choosy when I was out. I had to buy what was available. Got a 160. Get done with your hay and can help brush hog in the mud. Soon as we get through belling this tomorrow, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll start bush hogging and cleaning up around the fields. We normally like to try to have everything cleaned up around the fields by Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people do in this area. All the cool kids have to have an 843 number.
Is mine an 843?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't even know my phone number.
When we was in the store getting it, I had the guy that was helping activate it to go ahead and call me, so I'd had a number saved in my phone. We had a Friday night, Mr. Steve left the house to go out where he was going. We was going to a football game. He didn't want to go with us, and there was an accident right at the hotel, and I'm trying to call Mr. Steve to make sure that he's okay. I couldn't get a hold of him, so I end up leaving the ball game, having to drive around police barricades and through ditches and all that to get to the hotel to find him sitting in his truck on the phone. That money Jackie has, he can buy the phone carrier. Shoot. All that money I got, it's hard to, when you just broke, it's hard to pay attention.
Oh, I know the feeling.
Frugal Farmer, I've loaded a bunch of round bales by hand. The only way we have to load them now is with the only way we had to load them now is 3-point hits.
Yeah.
Well, we do have that forklift mast that Clint, Mr. David's son, give us. If that heater or something is too loud, y'all let me know when I can move it or turn it off, or because I don't think it's doing much heat. I think it's making noise.
Yeah.
We might try to go live tomorrow a little bit in the field when we're baling that hay, if everything goes smooth and we don't have a lot of issues. Generally when I want to go live in the field, it'll mess up. Hey, who dat? Your wife's not worked since April. Is something wrong with her, Ralph? Yeah, it's 54 degrees. That's still cool. Might be a lot of trash. We've had people, when we used to leave the hays in the field, we've had people steal them right out the field.
What, the round bales?
The round bales.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how.
How much are they? About 1,000 pounds?
Yeah, they're around 1,000.
Wow.
800 to 1,000. My buddy's, his is, I would bet money to at least 1,200, and he's had them to get gone.
Wow.
But I reckon that's better than paying for them.
I can't believe
He can't believe you're not overheating.
Oh. No, it's nice down here.
It's supposed to be 70 tomorrow.
Oh, that'll be nice.
He'll probably be in a tank top and shorts tomorrow.
Yeah. He took me to Walmart. I bought my phone at Walmart. Yeah, we've been over there a few times. Might stop by Tractor Supply maybe tomorrow. Have a look around.
What's your weather? It's 54 degrees here now. Who dat? And it's been getting like 28 to 30 degrees at night for the past few nights. Tomorrow it's supposed to warm up back to 70. You ready to be a farmer yet?
Oh yeah. Brian, the first tractor I ever drove was Jackie's.
A real tractor, y'all.
Yeah.
He drove a man's tractor, a 574 International. He was worried about it. I said, you ain't gonna tear it up. It ain't a John Deere. Give it gas. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Just picking.
I was raking hay. Yeah, for the first time.
Hey, Larry. Appreciate you coming in, buddy.
Hey, Larry, how are you?
A lot of people can't believe that them old tractors still run that good.
Oh, it sounds like it runs like a charm. Sounds like a brand new tractor.
Rowdy said, hey now. Yeah, I'm just picking. Because believe me, if I can find a John Deere in my price range, I'm going to be green and I'll be bragging on it the same way.
All I have at home is orange. I have a Black & Decker lawnmower.
Yeah, that John Deere y'all got was nice, Walsh. It'll be a long, long time before I ever get anything close to that. Hey, Scott.
Was it hard to cross the border? No, there was one car in front of me in the lineup. They asked me about 2 or 3 questions. I was there for about, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds, and he let me go. I'm not sure if they'll let me back into Canada, though. So.
Yeah, that would be bad if they don't let you back.
Oh, that's fine. I'll move down here.
Yeah, you can sell your house. You can sell your house there and buy a huge farm here, and even
nice.
if you didn't want a farm, I could try to farm on it.
Yeah.
They'll let him back. Yeah, yeah. They want somebody to pay them high taxes.
Put you on a real tractor. Sounds good, Brian.
Somebody asked, where did you cross? Mark wanted to know where you crossed at.
Oh, I just crossed at Niagara Falls into Buffalo. Niagara Falls is about 45 minutes from my house.
Hey, Nicholas Russ. It's cool. It's not cold. It's like 50. It was 54, I think, earlier in here. It's been getting into upper 20s at night. So far, Mike, we haven't done anything on our stuff. We don't really get concerned until it gets into, stays in the 20s or lower. Tuesdays, low, high 30s, low teens, 15.
Yeah.
Yet, probably just as soon as we get this hay finished up tomorrow, then we always go through and check the antifreeze and everything and drain the pumps on the sprayer. No, Mark, I haven't never gone to Michigan.
I've been across that border a couple of times from Windsor to Detroit, and once from I think I was up in, was it Sault Ste. Marie? I crossed over there one time to go to a casino.
To a casino. I bought a lottery ticket one time. You could take.
Oh, whatever happened with that horse, Brian?
He told me last night that was a neighbor's horse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he called me last night. That was a neighbor's horse that was
Wow.
over there. I think it was pouring rain later, and the person
Oh,
was
yeah?
out there for like hours trying to get his horse back.
It was walked right past me. Yeah, it walked right past me to the other pen.
Yeah, Will. I wouldn't mind having some horses. My wife and kids have been trying to get for us to get horses for years now, but I've never been interested. I like riding them. Did you break a sweat when you arrived?
Oh, no.
It was actually cool when you first got here.
Oh, it was nice, yeah. Actually, the first day it was, I think, 1 degree warmer in Toronto than it was here.
He said he's glad you went by, or they wouldn't have known the horse was out.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that horse was supposed to be just walking around.
Like
I thought I remembered, did you have a stray animal last year around your property, Brian?
Yeah, he had 2 goats, I think.
That I thought they were horse. Okay. Yeah.
I got to back it up 1 second. I think Ted, Ted must be in here. Now my phone won't back up. Larry, no, I have not seen not enough difference in the price to matter here. And still nobody local close to me is selling. Everybody's still holding on to them. Pewview Farms has a horse now. Animals like it there. Yeah, as long as you got feed, they're gonna hang around. You keep that feed out, they'll hang right in there with you. Hey, Rocky Run. Ted's a real cowboy now. East of Lansing, about 30 miles. I think I have to grab me another drink. Anybody else got any hay going on, or is everybody else totally finished? How long you down for? I'll be right back. 1 second.
I'm hoping that, I don't know, maybe stay till Tuesday or Wednesday. It's supposed to be snowing in Toronto tomorrow. I'd rather not hit the storm. So I might wait till, I don't know, maybe the spring. See what happens. I'm probably a couple of days. How was everyone's weekend? So yeah, it was about 1,000 miles to drive down here. I did that just about straight, about 800, 900 miles straight in the one day. Then I got too tired, got a hotel, then came in here the next morning.
All right, I'm back with Steve. Behave yourself.
Midwest, how are you?
Scott said he slept all weekend.
Yeah.
I started to put a live up yesterday when I was raking, and I was just gonna go down there where you was and hand you the phone and say, hold this for a second, and leave you with the live going.
Oh, I would have said something I wasn't supposed to.
Dang, look how crooked my head is.
Hi, Goslin Farms.
Gosling Farm, appreciate
Yeah.
you coming in, buddy.
Instead of going back, you can swing through
Georgia.
and see me. Cotton Top 3 and Bagwell Farms. Oh, I'd love to. I don't know if I got the time.
Got the rebeller ready to feed tomorrow.
I'll probably, I can see myself coming back down this way, maybe by the summer. I might plan it a little better and stop and see a few more people.
Hey, soybean farmer, appreciate you coming in, buddy. Y'all had a frost this morning. We did too. A lot of the places where the corn, where they combined, it was sprouting up. It's yellow already now. Earlier when I carried him over and showed him our farm and our cabin and a few other things.
I just drove from Florida to Connecticut.
25 hours straight.
Wow. The furthest I've gone, I drove from Florida to Toronto straight through, was 22 hours straight driving.
Hey, Heaven's Gate Cherry Farm, appreciate you coming in. I can't drive that long.
No?
No, man, we drive to Tennessee and that's like 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
Man, I'd be miserable. And you got back problems and drove.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
I must just be
next time,
weak.
Steve, you have to accept our Southern hospitality and not stay in a hotel. Yeah, I'll be back down here sometime soon, I think.
Brian don't have kids though.
Yeah.
Brian don't have kids. Mr. Steve said he wouldn't stay in my house if I would ask him.
Yeah.
He said he wouldn't stay in there. I mean,
No. No, for just meeting someone the first time, I thought it's better, stay in a hotel. The Southern hospitality is amazing. It's great. I've had the best time down here. You don't want...
he didn't.
Oh.
You scared
Yeah.
you get bed bugs from my house?
Yeah. I checked the hotel pretty good for bed bugs. Oh, it's a nice clean hotel though.
Yeah, I did do some research and check the hotel out.
Yeah.
I actually went and looked at rooms and checked everything out before he arrived.
Well, the people at the hotel are so nice, Jackie. Something I did not tell you. Last night, I went back to the room, got in the room, got changed. The phone rang. It was the lady at the front desk asking if I wanted to go out and have a smoke with her. I'm serious, yeah. I couldn't believe it. Like, the nicest people.
The best ever was 17 hours and 22 minutes
Wow.
in an old Monte Carlo.
Oh, nice.
I used to have an old Monte Carlo. He was scared I'd make a video you snoring.
Oh, yeah.
No, you ain't staying at south of the border. Scott, we went to Myrtle Beach last night after we got finished raking the hay probably about 2 o'clock, if I had to guess. He flew his drone and stuff out in the hay field. And then we went down to Myrtle Beach and met up with my wife and daughter, and we went out and ate. And then we come back, probably got back around 11:30.
I went back to the hotel. I stayed up till about 2.
I went to bed. I took another shower and crashed until this morning. And then this morning we got the baler hooked up, got everything ready on the baler, so tomorrow morning all we got to do as soon as the dew's dry or the frost is melted and dried, we can start baling it up. What time we got free labor? Pedro's bed bugs. South of the border, if you ain't never heard of it, it's like a roadside attraction thing. It's right on the North Carolina, South Carolina border.
I've heard of it.
It's been in several movies and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
And I think years ago, like 15 years ago or something, it might have been, you know, a little decent attraction.
Okay. What's it like now?
What I can tell you, there's a good steakhouse there.
Oh, okay.
I really like, it's called, I'm trying to think of the name of it. Peddler's Steakhouse. And they bring the meat out on a cart.
Oh, nice.
And slice it in front of you. You get to pick your cut of meat.
Okay.
They cut it off and prepare it. Very good. Peddler. See, yeah. Frugal Farmer knows. He's actually pretty close by. He was the one that was gonna come last week and be on the live, but had truck trouble.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and he wasn't able to make it. 100 billboards. Yeah, there's a lot more than 100 billboards. I bet there's thousands of them things. They go all the way to Florida.
Oh, yeah. I find it's worse on Interstate 75. There's a lot more billboards the whole way.
Soybean farmer wanted to know what part of Canada you from.
I am just west of Toronto, about 10 miles west of Toronto, in a town called Oakville. I've been up there in that town about 17 years.
Brian needs to get a hold of my phone and delete the evidence. Yeah, man, I wasn't gonna post a video of you, Brian. I was gonna take a still shot out of the video and post it, letting everybody know about the live.
Just have to grab
Go ahead.
Water.
I'd probably trade you that video footage for one of them old Kubotas you got, Brian.
Right.
I mean, yeah, it would be. I probably would do that though. Soybean said Toronto is huge. Ottawa.
Oh, yeah, Toronto is. Let's see. Toronto's huge. Ottawa was great. Yeah, Toronto has really changed in like the past 10, 15 years. Yeah. I've worked in downtown Toronto for about 29 years. It's a zoo.
It's a lot different here out where I live compared to.
Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah. Even the people in Toronto, I find them not quite as friendly as down here.
Hey, Ohio Hilltop. We doing good, buddy. We enjoying a visitor. Mr. Steve's in, and we got to get him on a tractor yesterday, and if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't get too deep tomorrow, he's gonna make his first round bill. Ohio.
Ohio. How are you?
Yeah, he's gonna make his first round bill tomorrow.
Where did we have pizza?
Michael's. I'm pretty sure it's Michael's. That's pretty good pizza. That's the hardest part for me. I was telling Mr. Steve earlier that deciding somewhere to eat, like with my family, if we ever load into a vehicle and go somewhere to eat, if we don't know before we leave, there's gonna be an argument.
Oh yeah?
There's gonna be an argument. Because I'll say I don't care, my wife don't care, my kids don't care, and we end up riding around for an hour looking and nobody don't care. It gets pricey.
Let's see what Mark's saying. Live stream it, Jackie? What, tomorrow?
You want the live stream doing some, hey? Okay, that's what I said earlier. I might put a live stream up tomorrow. Long as we ain't having too much crazy trouble or nothing.
3 inches of snow. I think they're expecting about between 4 and 6 in Toronto.
I've been recording and trying to keep up some footage, like of Mr. Steve getting here and him raking and stuff. So even if we do a live, I'll still make a video, little short video of him
And the snowmobile arriving.
and the snowmobile arriving. And how long after the snowmobile hit the ground did I have it running?
I parked that snowmobile in it's licensed 2009.
2009.
It has sat for 10 years, and Jackie had it running in about 3.5 minutes. Yes.
You got to catch up. Good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it wasn't. Man, a snowmobile is a lot bigger in person than on videos.
As soon as you got it running, I was thinking, I want to take it home. It sounds so good.
I told him earlier that I would trade him that snowmobile for that Mavic Pro. Auction is on
Number 9.
number 9 in Riverdale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
2-cycle. Yes, Scott, it's a 2-cycle. Get him some good South Carolina barbecue. Yeah, we might try to go up to Schuler's. Schuler's is a barbecue place.
Rowdy's saying, just put some wheels on the front of the snowmobile and run it. I've had the snowmobile up to 92 miles an hour going across Frozen Lake.
Hey, country gal.
Hey, country gal.
I appreciate all of y'all watching and commenting on the hats that we give away. And Gordon wants me to sign his, and he wants Mr. Steve to sign it before we mail it out. So we're gonna get it done. And I haven't seen where Country Gal commented on the video yet, but she was the other winner. So if she wants Mr. Steve to sign it, she can let him know, and I'll get him to sign it before he leaves out.
Have him sign both.
Have him sign both. Okay, good deal.
I see grass snowmobile.
Oh, he was burning up yesterday.
I've seen those too, yeah.
That thing cranked up and was running. Oh, he was on it, wanting to take off across my yard, and I'm like, no, don't tear my grass up.
It has a studded track on it.
Yeah, it's got big spikes on it that would have killed the grass.
I think there's 96 studs. Let's see, Goslin. Let's see, a lot of areas in Haley, guys in northern Canada.
Combining.
Never made it.
Yeah, generally by now I try to be done. Last year we had to be making hay. We made hay right up to Thanksgiving last year.
Oh yeah? Wow.
We had to because we was out of hay. But I think that hay's gonna produce good over there. I'll use the tracks or the hay revealer.
Yeah, you might be able to.
I'll do something with it. I told him I need to put that motor on my tractor. My tractor ain't got the 60 horse, and that's 90.
Yeah.
I could run
90 horsepower. Yeah.
I could run my baler better.
Yeah. The rebaler.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely could probably run the rebaler with it. Arctic Cat.
Use it. Hold on.
You
Use
had
it as field aerator. Yeah. Yeah, the studs in the track would aerate the ground.
You had an Arctic Cat 500 y'all raced on ice?
This one is a 2002 Skidoo MXZ 500.
Yeah, but it really surprised me how big it was. I mean, it is massive.
Marks.
Nice to get the hay finished.
Some for sure Steve's signatures. Country Gal commented on the video. Address, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It is water cooled,
Yeah.
and the drive system on it is all but identical to the golf cart. As soon as Mr. Steve mentioned that to me, I asked him for pictures, and he sent me pictures months back. And as far as the drive, it's going to be very simple. I think the hardest part is going to be getting the muffler system hooked up on it,
Yeah.
because the muffler on it is huge, and there's not that much room under the golf cart. Now my hardest for me trying to decide which one to put it in. Do I want to put it in my good one,
Yeah.
or do I want to put it in an old one that I have? Because I really think it's going to tear the rear end out.
Oh.
I think it's going to shuck the rear end right out of it.
Make sure you make a video.
It's got a centrifugal type clutch. The snowmobile does.
Straight pipe it.
Straight pipe it. Put a stack on it. Hey, Ag Wild. I don't know if I saw you in here earlier, but I want it quiet enough though, so that way, if it works out, and runs good,
Yeah.
that I'll actually get the golf cart lettered up with Gerraldfarms YouTube.
Well, that would be nice.
And
Yeah.
I'll carry it to some of the races and ride it around the racetrack instead of the little scooter. Yeah, if it works out, I would like to. Or if it's the old one, then it's real old.
Oh, yeah.
It won't look good out. Stepped out for a bit. A chrome straight pipe.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me the other day, didn't we have trouble with the doodle bug?
Oh,
I
yeah?
told them no, we didn't have no trouble with it. You just got to respect that throttle.
Yeah. Let's see what Rowdy's saying. Just keep it a snowmobile. You can use it up here when you go
Tractor shopping.
Yeah.
The racing don't kick into high RPM. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need too much performance on it. Like I said, when you going from like 9 horse to 90, I think it's gonna still be pretty peppy.
After the engine is in the golf cart, I will be back down here.
You gonna come ride it?
There's a guarantee. Yeah. I used to grass drag a 650 triple. Wow. 165 horsepower. 196 studs. Topped out at 128 miles an hour. I was going up in northern Ontario about 92 miles an hour across a lake, and someone flew past me. I couldn't believe it. They woo, right past me.
Yeah, we've got that 86 Toyota. Hey, that might be a neat project.
Yeah.
Take the Toyota motor out and put the snowmobile motor in the 86 Toyota frame. Probably got more horsepower than a Toyota.
Might, yeah.
I saw one video on here where the guy's got a Harbor Freight Predator motor like that. I think it's the 20 horse in a truck.
A truck.
In a Toyota truck.
Wow. Put a Toyota rear end. That's what Scott's called. Yeah.
Yeah, we can narrow it up. We've narrowed rear ends before in race cars, so we could cut and narrow the rear end to make it fit the golf cart. The problem will be we'd have to have a 90-degree somehow to go from, to change the position of the rear end, because it faces forward where the golf cart and the snowmobile faces the side.
Do they make diesel snowmobiles? I haven't heard of any. Never seen a Ford pickup in your videos.
Yeah, I've got a Ford. I've got a F-350 dually.
I drove a Ford F-150 down here.
Nice truck. I was kind of hoping he was going to have to fly back. Have me a nice pickup to run around till he comes back.
Y'all get smoke coming out of your ears with all that crazy
I
ideas.
do.
Oh yeah. Power Stroke.
Yep. It's the one that everybody hates also. But I like it. A lot of people don't like the 6.0s.
Yeah.
I like mine.
I can't believe the price of gas down here. The difference, eh, Jackie? It's costing me $1.50 to fill up at home. Down here with the conversion, it's costing me $100 to fill. So $50 cheaper.
Yeah, I've seen 2 comments. It's got the 6.0. I really like it. My buddy bought it brand new, and I knew it never had a tune or nothing put on it. It's it never had a tune, been serviced, and I would about put it up against any of them on the market for as far as pulling, and it ain't never been touched. Who dat? $6.9. You never seen a diesel snowmobile either?
But they make side by side in diesel?
Yeah, they do make side by sides.
Okay.
And then they make 4-wheelers.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it is unusual. It's unusual that people service them and take care of them too. What I understand.
Yeah.
That's the main problem that I hear. You know, when there's a guy on here when I bought my truck on YouTube. His name was Diesel Tech Ron.
Okay.
And he worked with Ford when they come out with the 6.0, and he was like the Messiah. I mean, he had awesome videos on troubleshooting them and how to put the gauges on them to know and read what was happening. And I watched him and deleted mine and done what he told me to do. And like I said, I've had nothing but if it tears up tomorrow, I would be happy. I mean, if you do have a power stroke and if you have trouble, if you'll look up Diesel Tech Ron on YouTube, he got killed. He's no longer here, but pretty much anything you had, he's got videos on it. That's the same thing I heard, Mark. That's what he preached that people didn't service them and people put bully dogs. And I've got a programmer in my truck, but it's not installed on my truck.
Okay.
I used, I can't even think of the name of it. I used that for the gauges on it to monitor mine, and I have a scan gauge too to monitor other stuff.
Oh, okay.
So that way you find a problem before it breaks.
Yeah.
You know, it's like preventative maintenance. And it gets the best fuel mileage of anything we own.
It does?
Other than that Honda. And that
Okay.
Honda probably gets 8 miles to the gallon better. That's it.
That's it, yeah.
Even that Yukon, my truck does way better. Side by side, like an off-road golf cart. Yeah, it's an automatic. Be a John Deere Gator or Polaris Ranger, yeah. But we service all of our stuff. I don't carry it nowhere, and I know what oil's in it. I know what filters is in it. I know. Get 23. I can't think of the name of mine. It's something touch. Might be SCT. A live wire. SCT live wire touch
Okay.
is what it's called. My son might be turning it on though.
Yeah?
Yeah, he might be done turning it up and checked it out. I don't let him drive it too much
No.
unless he's working. If he's
Yeah.
helping me work, then I'll let him drive it.
Velvet Touch? Laugh out loud.
Yeah. But before we got to dually,
Hmm.
I done pretty much the same work I do now with a 150.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Other than the gooseneck trailer hauling, 25 round bales or so at a time, because
Yeah.
I just didn't. But with our small trailers, I would haul the tractor the same way. I would haul it with the 150. Just I took my time,
Yeah.
which I take my time now with the dually.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Missed the old 7.3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I understand them 7.3s was like bulletproof. They was.
Well, they were good engines.
I can't believe the power that they have now. Like if I pull out and and like yielding onto an interstate, merging into traffic, man, I mean it really gets up and goes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't never do it with a load though, because I don't want to tear nothing up. No substitute for cubic inch. Hey Ben, how you doing, buddy? We just sitting here hanging out with Mr. Steve from Toronto. He's been here since Thursday, I think. And we actually had him in the hayfield raking yesterday for the first time. We gone.
Made my first wind drill.
Yep, he made his first window row.
Yeah.
On our farm we make window rows.
Okay.
And if everything goes good tomorrow, he's gonna get to make his first round bale. I knew it was coming. That's why I will not get rid of that video off my phone.
Just gotta keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Cause one of these days I'm gonna share it.
Yeah.
Or get me a Kubota one. I'm gonna wait till he gets like 1 million subscribers and don't want nobody to see it.
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
What's the weather like?
Is that Viser?
Yeah.
Hi Viser, how are you?
Yeah, that's Mr. Ben.
Whereabouts is Ben from?
Michigan, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he's out of Michigan.
Yeah, I got my passport just to come down here. That was the only reason I got my passport a couple months ago.
He had to come here because they wouldn't let me go up there. Upper. I was telling Steve earlier today that I'd like to find me a little small car or a little small SUV. So because I really look forward to in the future traveling further to go to y'all's farms and farms, racetracks, or whatever we can go to and meet more people and try to extend the community.
Yeah. Well, it's getting pretty big.
Take Gerraldfarms on the road more often.
I have a co-worker who just got back from Montreal. Yeah, Montreal's a nice place. I think I've only been to Montreal twice. Oh, guys,
He's on go.
Pork chop. See you later. Take care. Okay, see you, Brian. Thanks again for everything.
Appreciate you coming in, Brian. Have a good one, buddy. All right, y'all. We can talk about Brian. He's gone.
So what's everyone got planned for the week?
After we get that hay bale tomorrow, I've got to start bush hogging, cleaning up around all the fields and
Okay, yep.
And then I've got to check the antifreeze and everything and make sure everything is winterized.
Just
Somebody-
get that snowmobile engine in the go-kart and go.
Yeah, that's going to be definitely a project coming up. Haul firewood. That's one thing I'm glad that we don't have to do here is mess with firewood.
Oh, that's a big job.
Yeah, like Ohio Hilltop.
Mm-hmm.
That guy and Mallard 5 Farmhouse, them guy, that, man, I don't know how that's not their full-time job.
Yeah.
They busting firewood all the time. Monty's got a day job in hay deliveries.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I said them guys bust so much wood and split wood. It's like they have to work about when it's not winter. They got to be working.
For winter.
Yeah, preparing firewood to heat their house.
That's a big job.
Whenever we burn a fire in the fire ring behind the building here, or go camping or something like that, I mean it's tough work just doing enough to have for like that. I couldn't imagine if I had to heat my house with it. Hunt for a few more days. They calling for rain here Tuesday also, y'all. That's why we hoping that nothing tears up on the Beller tomorrow and we able to finish, because I don't want to be into rain again. Gordon is hauling litter. You buy it from a co-worker. Well, if y'all want us to, like, I'll try to put a live up tomorrow while we baling hay.
That
As
sounds good.
long as nothing don't go bad.
Cut about 5 cord.
Oh, what a year.
That's a lot.
Yeah, if I'm able, and like I said, if we're having trouble or something, it's hard to try to keep the live going in. You go through about 5 cords as well.
Oh, that's a lot.
You got to cook supper. We call it Rick's here. But yeah, we'll try to put a live up tomorrow if everything goes good. Frugal Farmer's got to go cook supper.
Have a good night, Frugal.
Appreciate you coming in, Frugal. Have a good week, buddy. Plus fuel. And a pellet
stove.
I've been looking at a pellet stove to go with my shop here.
Yeah, those are nice.
I thought about putting a pellet stove in here. That sucker. See how it won't slide sometimes?
Yeah.
Then when it goes, it takes off. Depending on what the morning brings. If the weather holds up, it's supposed to be 70 degrees here tomorrow. We'll have a beautiful day.
Oh, that'll be nice. Yeah.
We'll have a beautiful day to roll that hay up tomorrow, if everything holds up. Well, guys and gals, it's been over an hour. You got a pellet stove. I reckon we're going to shut it down. I hate to hold Mr. Steve here too late. He might have a bedtime. A lot of people there burnt oil in the stoves. Chicken manure. Somebody new right there.
Well, before everyone goes, I just want to thank Jackie for his hospitality. I've had a fabulous time down here. Real good time. It's real nice to be on the live. I've never been on the live before. So, yeah, it's been quite the trip.
I'm glad you're having a good time, and we was excited and been looking forward to you coming for months, and glad we finally got it worked out.
I've really enjoyed it. It's been one of the best vacations I've ever had.
That's awesome to hear, buddy. It's good to see you, Steve.
It's good to see you too. Yeah, the farming community is a real nice community to be a part of.
Later,
Even
Scott.
though I'm not a farmer.
Well,
Yeah,
you don't
so
have to be a
Scott,
farmer to be part of it with us. I mean, and that's part of the fun of doing it on here on the internet and stuff, and getting to meet lots of people that I never would have met any before. Because if I hadn't have started YouTube and doing this channel,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have met Brian,
Oh, exactly.
Mr.
Yeah.
David, Clint, Tony Walsh. You know, I wouldn't have never any other way. I wouldn't have met y'all guys and gals.
It was good to be on the live here and talk to you also, Walsh Farms. Yeah. Hopefully I won't hit too many storms on the way home. If I do, I'll just turn around and come back.
All right, guys and gals, we sure do appreciate y'all supporting us here at Gerraldfarms on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever it's at. We'll try to do a live tomorrow. If not, we'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good one.